Hello friends, welcome to Canoe Trip 2023. It's Wednesday afternoon, early June, and right now I'm leaving my parents' house in Plainfield because I had to stop and pick up our vehicle of choice for the next couple days, their aluminum canoe. And so I'm on my way back to my house to meet my friend, and then we're gonna finish packing the car, drive to Wisconsin tonight, and we'll spend the night at our family cabin. And tomorrow morning, we'll drop off the canoe and the gear at Prairie du Sac, and then run the shuttle, and then we'll do canoe Thursday, camp Thursday night, canoe Friday, camp Friday night, and then get off the river on Saturday. So we're doing the Wisconsin River, Prairie du Sac to Spring Green, 25 miles. So it should be, the weather forecast is great, you know, like nice and sunny, temps in the upper 70s, not too bad. So river's at a good level. They measure it in cubic feet per second, so it's like just over 7,000 cubic feet per second, which is, you know, like right in the sort of sweet spot where there's enough current that you don't have to get out and walk it, but it's and there's enough sandbars for camping. So we've been camping before, we've been canoeing before. We're trying to up our game a little bit, so it'll be a big experiment, especially in terms of the gear that we're bringing with. So only time will tell. There is no substitute for experience. So we've been talking about this trip since at least, I think, mid-March. And so it's, you know, April, May, June. So 3 months in the making, and it's here. It's game time. So I am incredibly excited. So the canoe's on top of the car right now, riding, you know, very stable. So it's tied down. My dad and I have done this a time or two, but it's always a little nerve-wracking to put a 17-foot aluminum boat on top of your car and drive around town. So, but it seems to be not moving around really, so I dig it. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Good morning. It's like 6 o'clock on this Thursday morning. There's deer right on the side of the road. That is so cool. And you can hear a woodpecker. Deer. So the plan is to be out of here probably about 7:30. That'll give us plenty of time to stop and get some ice, and then get on the road to Prairie du Sac, where we'll drop off the canoe. Cool. So I'll give you guys another update. All right, here we are. It is Thursday morning. It's about 10:45, and we are paddling. We're in the water. So you can see we just left the Prairie du Sac VFW park. We are leaving a Boy Scout troop immediately behind us. I assume we'll see them again at some point on our trip. There's Dave, man in the front.
What's up?
What's up? There's a little shot of Dave did a wonderful job. I knew he would. Dave's logical and the computer engineer at heart. So I knew that you were the better half of us to load the canoe. It's well balanced. So coolers are within reach. The beer cooler's within reach of me. So that's a win. Loaded up on some water just to start our day. We'll start the day well hydrated. All right, so we just tied off the canoe at the back of Honey Creek. So we just pulled into, where are we? Fairy Bluff. So this is the sort of launch point from Fairy Bluff, and we're about to take a little hike, I think. So this is the payoff. This is the top of Fairy Bluff. Dude, there's canoes down there. So it is 2:50 on Thursday afternoon. We're probably gonna stop soon. Get back to the canoe, go, what, maybe another couple miles. So maybe an hour, and then we'll find us a nice spot, pitch the tents, get us some food, probably a beverage, and then I don't know, just enjoy the weather.
For shizzle.
So it is 5 after 5. We made it. We made it to our first campground.
Cheers.
So campground number 1. Not that it was super dramatic, but we had to go to like plan C. And we were sort of playing leapfrog with the Boy Scout troop, but we were victorious because we got an amazing campsite. We're just enjoying a beverage, taking 5, and then we're in the next, I don't know. Next order of business is actually probably another beverage, but after that, we're gonna set up some tents. Just enjoyed a burrito, a late afternoon snack. So we're not in any hurry to
That's right.
fire up the stove.
Dave's world famous breakfast burritos.
Yeah. They have become a tradition of camping. So the tradition continues. All right, gang. So here we are. We've got our Coleman 2-burner propane stove going. Got some bratwurst. Ooh, looking good. Onions. And a beer bath. Some Miller Lite. Delicious. Good Friday morning. Got up, we had breakfast burritos and Bloody Marys, and that was a great way to start the day. A couple cups of coffee. You know, I don't know, Dave, how'd you sleep?
Average at best.
Average at best. Yeah, I would. I'll even go a step below that, man. The ground was hard. I had a blanket, not a sleeping pad. The temperature was not bad though. It got down under 50, but I don't know. It was good sleeping conditions. It's just hard ground. So, all right. So we're paddling today, and we'll keep you updated. All right. So 11:30 on Friday, and we stopped just for a little break, just because we could. We're making good time. Found us some shade on what would actually be a really nice camping spot. So we passed our Boy Scout troop friends. I think I hear him.
Huh?
I think I hear him.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like you said, if you walk around, it's probably okay.
So this is the railroad bridge.
Yeah, this is the railroad bridge. So this is 17.5 miles. So we've got 1.6.
So it is Friday afternoon at 3:30. Taking just a quick little pit stop. As we were making our progress down the river, kept checking the time, kept checking the map. We got to a point where we thought, with a little bit of effort, we could actually just finish. And so we made that decision that we're going to go ahead and push through and probably just get to the end today. All right, friends, Saturday morning, we finished our trip. We actually completed the distance faster-ish than we thought. So we made the executive decision to, rather than camp really close to the end and actually spend the night, because the sandbars that sand was hard, and because the mosquitoes were an issue, we decided to go ahead and finish, get off the river, and spend the night at our family cabin. So I do not regret that decision even a little. That was, sleeping on an actual mattress was great. And so, car's full of gas, treated ourselves to some McDonald's breakfast, and we just started our ride home. So 3.5 hours ish back to home, and then we'll unload the canoe and unload our stuff and get back to the grind of daily life. But a lot of that trip was great. I think the scenery was really good. The camping spot we found, I thought, was really good. So we saw one Boy Scout troop, but generally not crowded at all. Weather was really good. So our food was good. I would say generally our gear was good. Like, we filled the canoe without being luxurious or frivolous. So I thought generally a whole lot about it. Now that we did it once, I mean, I would definitely do it again. I just got to find a better way to sleep. Get a good night's sleep on a hard sandbar. And I did have a tent pole crack. So fortunately, we didn't camp the second night, so it wasn't an issue. But that will need to be addressed sooner rather than later. So, but all right, guys. Well, signing off from a successful trip. I'll let you know what's next.